Hand clap to the massive, guys. We are finally back again for another one. Another reaction on this year. Mystelics reaction, guys. Welcome to DC Vibrations, guys. Let us get into it right there for this Friday edition, guys. Tropical season. Atlantic tropical hurricanes are there, guys. And the names are written, guys. 2023 for this year season. You think that is going to be over, guys? Or they name it, oh, that's going to go, man. No, man, that's going to go. No more hurricanes for us. No, they have a new set, brothers and sisters. Arlene, Bert, Brett, Cindy, Dawn, Emily, Franklin, Gert. Where they get them names in, boy? I wonder, guys, you ever know a baby called Gert? You ever name a baby Gert? Baby Gert. Oh, you man. Baby Gertrude. Hey, that is something else. Anyways, Harold, Idalia, what is that? Idalia, Jose or Jose, Katia, Lee, Margot. They forget the I, man. And Marigot, they should have be Marigot. Anyways, Nigel. Actually, no, Nigel. Ophelia Marie. Okay, that's not okay, but Ophelia, Philippe, Rena, Sean, Tammy, Vince, and Whitney are the 2023 Atlantic tropical storm or tropical names for the upcoming hurricane season. And of course, guys, I hope you guys prepared. Get your solar lights, get your power banks and what have you. Prepare yourself, brothers and sisters, just in case they say things are getting worse and worse and worse. That's debatable concerning the whole situation, especially if you're doing research for this whole climate condition, climate impact, climate change, whatever you want to call it, brothers and sisters. It is very interesting what is true and what is not. On the basis of this whole thing, from my research, they say it's actually 6 degrees cooler than it was about a few thousand years ago, brothers and sisters. Anyways, but on the basis of that, there's also an increase that they say that there's a 1% increase in the heat. So is there something that you need to be concerned about? This is one of the reasons why I'm saying, if you're actually concerned and care about the environment, what would we do? We would plant more trees, brothers and sisters, because that is the only thing that can actually cool down the environment, so to speak. Where there's trees, you can test for yourself. Concrete jungle in the summer, New York, go summer, see if you don't fry on the road. Brothers and sisters, if there were enough trees in place, this is one of the reasons why I think they actually have the centered area, what do you call that now? The place that they took out the black folks. There was a prospering black nation in New York, in the Manhattan region. I forget its name. And of course, the white people were jealous of the success of the black folks, and they started creating some errors, and not errors, no, they were wicked, the wicked people doing different things. But anyways, in that area, brothers and sisters, if you go, you can see some remnants of the village that was there. So you can definitely get to see that. But that area is pretty much where they have all the trees and stuff right now in New York. But New York, when you go further into the concrete jungle, it is very hot, brothers and sisters. Let me tell you, it's very hot. And sometimes I notice this for myself. Some of you guys who follow me on WhatsApp, sometimes when I'm in different places, North Carolina, Miami, wherever, and I show you guys the degrees, it can be 1 degree and I'm out there in a vest. You guys see me 1 degree, I'm out there in a vest, brothers and sisters. 1 degree Celsius, but I'm out there in a vest, brothers and sisters, and you know, I'm like, you guys look me, and I remember showing you guys the cat. Maybe I'll try and put this video inside there. We'll see how that goes. And I was out there in a vest, man. But when I go New York now, it's a different story. I remember it was what, 19 or 20 degrees, brothers and sisters. Let me tell you now, Gasa, my hand go numb. You mad? My hand go numb, and it's warmer. But just because there's a concrete, the place is full of concrete. The what do you call that? The cold is in the walls of the buildings and it's reflected again, and then you have the wind chills blowing in, which makes it much cooler than it actually is, brothers and sisters. So that is an interesting stuff. So I think we need more trees to be planted. I think that will definitely help. Like I said before, I want the international airport, no doubt about it. I want it more than every one of all you there, every one of all you, so I can fly to Sri Lanka if I need to, fly to Hawaii and all them. I don't know how well it will work, but brothers and sisters, not like all the international planes are going to fly into Dominica, not so. But you can only dream. I have a dream. But of course, I not be living scared until I touch the airport, okay? All right. But I do think that we definitely need to plant trees all over the place, especially in areas where we literally take out the trees and say, chop all to the trees, man. Chop all tree. And then we just go about our daily lives, and things are getting hotter and hotter, especially in the Caribbean. So I think that is vital right there. Not just planting trees. Sometimes you have the little shrubs and stuff, but you need to actually plant trees, coconut trees, and so forth and so forth. So that can actually help in cooling down the environment, brothers and sisters. That is something I think that needs to be done. So anyways, so these are the tropical names right there. So talking about hurricane, brothers and sisters, apparently this is a human hurricane, brothers and sisters. So there's somebody who sent out a message. I saw it. Mrs. Vidal, brothers and Vidal. Yes. Mrs. Vidal have some words for some husband named Angus. How you calling your baby Angus, boy? Angus. No, man. All you giving those babies too much heavy names. But anyways, that's a grown man now. They should have put that as his middle name and they call him Angus when he get older. But baby Angus? Nah, man. Baby Gert? Nah, man. All you doing too much. Anyways, Mrs. Vidal is saying, blessings to everyone. A song like blessings, blessings that'll start his messages like that. Blessings from the Mother Earth and what have you and so forth and so forth. Bigger blessings one time. Anyways, Mrs. Vidal is saying, blessing everyone. I know this is not the right forum for this. I need to get a message across out there to my horsey, Mr. Angus Apollos. He's a Apollos. I think the person tried to say police, but of course Apollos. Angus has blicked me. I think the person is saying Angus has blocked me. Fium. Lady, boy, you should have done some spell check. Don't get me wrong, I just make some spelling mistakes on my thing too. But if you put in the information, they try to do some, some spell checks now. But Angus has blinked me from every forum available on social media. Well, if your husband block you, well, the question is, what have you done so for him to be blocking you, his wife, on social media? Anyways, Angus has blocked me from every forum available on social media. But me, I have no shame. That is what Mrs. Vidal is saying. Angus is my husband, and I have every right to talk to him. Well, they say the two shall become one, so maybe you should talk to yourself and see if Angus will respond. The two shall be one. All right, brothers and sisters. But anyways, she says she has no shame, and Angus is her husband, and she have every right to talk to him. Fine. Only that he has blocked me and our daughter. Angus, you stretchy took there. You blocked the daughter. Well, then again, what would be the reason for that? You block the wife and the daughter. Maybe the wife and the daughter team up together as a result of the wife doing you something, and she tried to get the daughter to come on her side, and the daughter come on her side. So the wife giving you blows, the daughter giving you blows. You yourself saying about me. What is that? What trouble is that for me? So maybe he blocked the wife and he blocked the daughter because he chooses to cohabitate with his lover and concubine, Janice. Janice, what have you done to Angus? Janice, come on, Janice. But the big question here is, well, Angus seems to have some dirty ways right there, but there's always a cause and effect. Like we always try to say, oh, this is the guy that is the fault, the guy that is the fault. It could be, yes, he should be, but probably the woman was giving him some stress. The great book says, it is better to live on top of a roof than to dwell in the house of a cantankerous woman. It is better to live with goats in the ceiling, man. Well, goat don't live in ceiling. It's better to live with the rats and them in the ceiling than to dwell in the house of a cantanker. But the great book is easy, boy. That is something else. I remember seeing a post on Instagram, and the lady was saying how her husband doesn't talk to her again and all kind of thing. And then she said she opened the Bible and she saw that very thing right there, and she realized she that is the problem. Well, maybe Mrs. Vidal don't realize is she that's the problem, why he have to decide he go in and find some sort of comfort somewhere. Brothers and sisters, I myself, I don't know what I'll do. If I in a house, if I can't, but all right, Miss Hammy, all right then. But apparently Angus has decided to block Zelle and his daughter because he chooses to cohabitate with his lover and concubine. Well, we need to get Angus. Angus, you need to have a reply there. You need to have a reply. We need to see a reply. So we can get the full scope. Anyways, apparently it's Janice. That is the concubine, right? Janus? Oh, alright. Angus, kindly call your wife now. Well, now you call him wife. What have you done to the man? No, don't get me wrong, that have some fellas have some dirty ways too. They are dirty ways. You see me? But anyways, in that basis, I was going to get into some philosophy of the biblical realms and back in the days, but let me leave that alone. Let me leave that there. Angus, kindly call your wife. Mrs. Vidal is saying, you can choose to delete your family, but your responsibility towards me and your daughter has not automatically disappeared because you now found a younger woman. It is interesting. You're not saying he should call you because you love him and you miss him, you know. You see, that is what I don't understand. It's really stated right there that women will only go for fellas that they can get something from. And I noticed this, some of my friends, they tend to come to different Caribbean islands and they have stuff with them and the girls just flock to them. And they know this, and because of this, they make the girls think certain things. Are you coming to me for something? Okay, that's fine. Put certain things in their head and the girls don't know they are being used by these guys. I just talk to them, you know, but they say it's not my fault. They are coming there because they know we have something that they want. They want green card or they want whatever they want. They know we have something. They want monies or this kind of things that they see us living, you know, so they want something. So what should we do? Be nice and pretend? No, they don't want to do this thing. So they, you know, that's why I always tell people, be careful. Some of all you don't hold, you mess with people. But anyways, the question here is, why is this situation happening? Apparently, Mr. Angus must have found some comfort in this younger woman, apparently. And she believes that he still has, yes, he definitely has his responsibility too. True. But you're not saying that you miss. I can see the problem there, you know, guys. It's very easy to see the problem. Don't get me wrong. I think Angus maybe have a little, you know, he could have some dirty ways or whatnot. Or it could be that she pushed him to go and do this. Women have a responsibility as well. Some of us just believe. I saw this I just saw this on a video where the woman, I think I posted this on Instagram. You guys must follow me, Mystelics _BrBpTV. Follow me on Instagram and check out my stories. You will see it. The husband was coming home. He said he worked 13 hours to come back home to the wife, who did not cook no meal at all. She had home sleeping. She go and buy a box of pizza with nothing. That not even have money to buy the box of pizza. No, she ate the whole box of pizza, and she had a slice. And her husband did a 13-hour shift, and she's offering her husband a piece of the last slice that she had. She don't cook nothing. So it seems like women know the responsibility of men, but they don't seem to know their responsibility. This is why marriage is not about love, brothers and sisters. It is about duty. And in doing duty to the other person, that brings love. We think to have it confused. Don't let me preach here today. Marriage is about duty. It's a business. And in turn, a business for the betterment of the next generation to come in. Of course, statistical or having a statistical advantage over the others out there who might be single mother homes and, you know, who are grow up in fosters and this kind of things there. Statistical advantage resides in mother and father homes, and it's also equal to that of only single father homes. Due to, of course, logic, men think logically versus women teaching women more emotional. And as a result of that, you can see it. But it's better to have both mother and father homes. But the big question is, what have you done? Mrs. Vidal, what have you done? And yes, I believe Angus has his responsibility to play. And he has his duty indeed. But you're not making it so you love the man. No, you want him to come and do his responsibility. The big question here is, were you doing your responsibility? Your duty to him? Maybe that's why he had to run out. Probably I've seen this before. Women just constantly complaining, just complain. They say, "We give it a rest, no man. Give it a rest. Just complain today, just complain. Well, do something about it now. You just say complaining and complain. And to be married for 15 years under, that is another story. Guys, we have to weigh the outcome. Some of all you are surely going to comment. And I know some of all you know, some of all you going to say, oh, what he do? He may have done something. But the question here is, why don't you ask, what has she done for him to resort to that situation? What? Who knows? But apparently Angus has found a younger woman. And you know, he has decided to do something. Maybe you push him out. Some of all you need to bear responsibility. That woman, the woman on Instagram, guys, check my Instagram out. The woman herself, she's saying, but I am not your servant. The man worked 13 hours and she telling her husband that she is not his servant, but he worked 13 hours to make sure that you have a roof over your head and all kind of thing. And you in turn telling him that you are not his servant when he asks you about cooking food. So apparently he has his duty and you have nothing. She said, but I am your wife, not your servant. You two are both servants to each other. Of course you are his servant. Just like he's his servant to you when he's going out there working 13 hours shifts to ensure that you have something in your belly and a roof over your head. You're not working. May say we at least cook up food. May say if you don't have to cook much, put something in the oven and not in the oven, in the microwave. Some of all you can cook is modern times doing. Some of all you can cook. Let me leave that alone. Anyways, brothers and sisters, what are your thoughts on this, man? Do you think it's his fault? Do you think it's her fault? What exactly is going on with Janice and Angus? And Mrs. Vidal, what are your thoughts, guys? Anyways, guys, we're moving along right there. Friday, we're freed up, man. We're freeing up, brothers and sisters. Talk about freedom. So apparently there's some sort of new Kalinago hospital that is coming up, and some persons made a meme about it. And this is what they're, projecting. The newly opened Kalinago hospital under the NEP program. So apparently they're making the new hospital with the NEP individuals. Hey, don't fall the NEP folks, It's as a result of what the government has caused. This is why a number of persons have to end up working in the NEP. But then again, it's as a result of the people voting for the very people at the top. Who is then, is a circle. It's a circle, brothers and sisters. That is something else. The economy, the government, and the people. The government is killing the economy. The economy is affecting the people. The people are then voting for the same set of government to do the same thing over. It's a cycle, brothers and sisters. And this, of course, we might say, oh, it's a joke and whatnot. True. But if you look at the actual hospital, it have a nice building. But when you look at actually the benefit of it, there's very little. The services, some of them suck. I know this because some of my friends who are doctors and nurses came to Dominica, had their family members in the hospital, and they had the same sort of report. They never meet each other, They said, Mystelics, you better never get sick in Dominica. I said, don't worry. It's not in Dominica, I get it. Anyways, so this might be far-fetched. Yes, it's a little joke and everything like that, but if the main hospital is in the state it is in right now, hopefully it can get better. Let's pray and hope for better men, brothers and sisters. That's all we can do. We hope like a labor right. We must all hope like a labor right, brothers and sisters. Have hope greater than the mountain seed of a labor right, brothers and sisters. That seed big. That seed have to be big, brothers and sisters. Like a mustard seed of a labor right. Hey, but of course, if the hospital is like this, brothers and sisters, what is the Kalinago Territory Hospital gonna look like? I've been to the other one right there. There wasn't much people there. The health center, I think that was in Antrizzel or Ankinson, whichever it is. I've been there. I mean, when I went there, brothers, I didn't go to the hospital because I was sick. I was doing something with some of the folks that came down to distribute stuff to Dominica, and we were going all over the place. I was going Atkinson or Antrizzel, whatever that name is. And when we were there, we went to giving people stuff, and when I saw the hospital, I said, let me go inside there. There was nobody inside there now. They didn't even have a secretary there to call somebody to say, hey, somebody's sick. Well, then again, it was the health clinic, health center, whatever that was, right there, brothers and sisters. So, hey, this is not too far-fetched. If the main one is in chaos, what do you think the secondary and tertiary one is going to look like? Anyways, let's just hope for the best. Maybe it's just me. Hopefully things will get better as time goes by. Moving along, brothers and sisters, we actually have SUKIE in the building. SUKIE is in the building. So SUKIE come back, brothers and sisters, and the best thing people decide to do is to trouble him.
SUKIE 10.
They say SUKIE 10.
SUKIE.
I don't want to get no cuss word inside there.
Yeah,
Okay, good, I catch it. So they calling him names. They calling him things even though, you know, that's very sketchy right there. A picture some girl come and take on him. Some girl, they didn't take it properly, so he called the girl back. Based off the weaknesses that were there. You know, call the girl back. Hey, come and take the picture. He must have grabbed her and say, come back and take the picture. Take a better picture. And as a result of that, you know. And now these people, instead they help him or encourage him to do better with himself. Well, then again, what could he have done? But, you know, you live and you learn. Instead they encourage him, they calling him all kinds of names. You see? Now, although SUKIE has some interesting songs, he as a result has brought Dominica on the map. He has put Dominica well further on the map, I would have to say, because of some of his songs that he has sung. And he has been able to sing a number of places. They're treating him like a king outside. A prophet is never honored in his homeland. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying SUKIE is a prophet. But on the basis of him trying to do something outside of just taking cocaine, instead of doing these kind of things, making himself better. He come back Dominica after facing some sort of thing that he himself was most likely innocent from what I heard from the witnesses. Most likely innocent. He coming back to Dominica, and the best thing all he decide to do is to call him names. No, if he decide to pelt all your stone now, you say, but SUKIE fire stone behind me. But you instigated the trouble. Brothers, you instigated the trouble. The person who is responsible for recording that. You need to stop your dirty ways. Look at this. Stop. They should put your dirty ways under there too. Leave the man in his peace. The man come back from a struggle. If the people in Grenada was treating him nice. If the people were treating him nice, he wasn't performing for a number of things right now when he was, you know, inside Grenada, Hollywood. And if it was that of a serious thing, he, you know, based off the arguments, I just think he just take the plea deal, checking nobody for him, so he might as well just go through that. That's what I personally think. Maybe I should have an interview with him when I get my podcast, my stuff up. By the way, they just upgraded my YouTube for me to do the podcast on BrBpTV. But I think that is uncalled for. And all you need to stop all your dirty ways. This is why people tend to go back into things. Because their own countrymen are against them. Yes, sir. Anyways, guys, so apparently this was today.
Yes, sir. See, our police people come and meet us today Wednesday. We come and pray about ourselves, and our police come and meet us. Our police come and meet us. Look them right there. On the beat. On the beat, they say they come on the beat. Wednesday workers in Meru, we come and soak up ourselves, and look, they are right here. They are right there. They say they come and do their usual part.
So this is not today. Well, I think this is, I'm not sure.
True. On a Wednesday while we are there.
On a Wednesday. So this was on Wednesday. So apparently the Wednesday workers went to Meru for them to have a little soak up. You know? They go and free up themselves. So the police decide, you know what, let's go and see what they're doing. Let's go and see what they're doing. That is what all you like to do. Yeah? Just bother people. Only that work to do. That is, who that send all you to do that? They send all you to go and watch citizens. Watch citizens that go into the beach, who also on time from time to time decide, hey, let us go and work for peace, prosperity, and justice. Wednesday, they come on the beach and police coming.
Is that coincidence? Is that coincidence?
Of course it's not coincidence. Somebody send them there. Somebody send them there.
Is that a coincidence?
What you doing there? It's not to say you going on the beach. What you doing there, father? You come on the beach with your uniform? Huh? Why are you doing that? You don't know what a beach is, man, father. Whoever you are. You know what a beach is? Where's your beach shorts? You You can go on the beach with your beach shorts and your shoes and wear that thing, but mistake we wear your beach shorts. What is that? You wearing your jeans on the well, so all you jeans? Well, I guess all you can change. Maybe they can change afterward. Maybe them popo can change. You should have your blue if you want to represent. Have your blue shirt and have your beach shorts and your black shoe. That would be more. Boy, hey, them man do easy. The boy. They say they wonder if it's coincidence. Look the vehicle there, you know. Look the vehicle. Then people come and free up themselves while you come in. To do what? Or you look like all you come beach? Eh? Or you look like all you come beach? No. Well, at least they interact with the people. All you want some food. Or they should give. If all you have fish, all you cook in there, well, you should give them some of the fish. Hopefully, all you have potato salad there. Maybe that will make them calm down and, you know, rest themselves. Boy, the boy is smiling, boy. What are you doing there? Hey, anyways, it seems like they were having fun. So hey, kudos to everybody that was there. But I don't think next time come with your beach shorts. You know, you wear your short, wear your beach shorts, and wear your black shoes, man. Anyways, guys, let me wrap up. Only told you lunch already. I don't eat my lunch yet. I never eat for lunch. Don't help me find a lunch now, please. Somebody bring a lunch for me now. Never mind, I'll get my lunch, man. Don't fret. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts, man? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. What are your thoughts on the situation that I spoke about on this here reaction video? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. When I reacting, guys, don't fret to stop the video, you know, and then react and then continue and then react again. Because it's not just me alone that reacting. We want to have a conversation. Talk to me. And some of you just ask me questions that have nothing to do with the video that is in question. Don't expect me to answer all you. Come on. We're talking about the video. Talk to me about the video. Alright. Anyways, guys, if I said right there, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through, guys. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Enjoy your Friday. Go, don't stay inside. Watch my video and then go outside. Go cruise or somewhere and relax your bones. Boom, bam.